The broadcast is live. Yay!
Hey, I cannot. We are not. I can't see us.
We're live.
Are we live? Then
Yes,
my
we
internet
are.
is dragging. Then. Oh, okay. And so we're going to wait for people to join.
Yes.
Ah,
Okay.
is my network this bad, or is the finish this bad, or is just
No, sometimes it's slow. Live can be very slow. I remember the few times I did live too on my channel.
is the
Like,
quality good at your end? Can you hear? Can you still hear me?
I think it's okay.
Okay. All right. Let me share it on my community tab and see if it will go.
Um, Let me see. Get shareable link. Okay. I am here. Oh, I am people. So can you see the message? Hello, Becca. Becca
Yeah, I
is
can
here.
see the message.
Okay. I'm just in the messages.
Hi, Becca.
Oh my god. Technical issues. Technical issues. Since 5 o'clock, we have been dragging it.
Hi, Jane. Hi,
Oh,
Oluwatobi. Mercy. Hi. Oh, everyone is joining.
they are joining now.
Hi,
Okay, okay.
guys.
From Kaduna, Nigeria. Oh, hi,
Thank you
hi.
for joining us.
Thank you.
Olayinka is here. No, Oluyinka, sorry. Oluwatobi Lover is here. I hope everyone can hear me, though.
Please, can you
Please let
hear
us
us?
know if you guys are hearing us clearly. If there's any breakage, just let us know. Let me share.
I'm trying to share
Hi,
it now.
guys.
Okay, we can hear. All right, great.
Awesome. Okay, so sorry, guys, that we are just starting. We are so excited about this broadcast. It's been a long time coming.
Honestly, honestly,
Ah,
you guys, the
hi,
technical issue.
Grace. Hi, Oluwatumilara.
I did not come to Michelle. I can hear clearly. Oh, great, great.
Oh,
Victoria, you
awesome.
sound so different. Victoria, you sound so different.
I really? Do I? Maybe it's my earbuds because no, I have a throat infection. Maybe that's also affecting it.
Yeah,
I am
maybe.
so excited to have all of you here. Thank you so much for taking out time to listen to us. Okay,
Yeah,
we are so grateful to have you here.
yes.
So Yemi, finally we are live. We are here.
I'm
I
telling
want to
you.
quickly share this link to I hope you guys can still see me though.
Yeah, but you're kind of
Okay,
static on my own
awesome.
end.
Let me just yeah, I know what. Let me just share this.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
Excuse me, guys.
welcome,
If you
guys.
guys
Welcome.
keep hearing me cough, it's the throat infection.
Sorry, Jerry. Sorry. Thank you so much, everyone, from joining. Thank you. We should have started since 5 as we scheduled, but you guys, the technical issues that we have been experiencing since that 5, hey, but we are happy that we are live now, at least.
What can we do?
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
we are live now. So should we wait
All
for
right.
others?
So okay. So I should we do our intro? I'm sure others are going to join us. We move on.
Yeah, so to move on so that we don't take time with people that are already here.
Okay.
Hmm.
We
Can
don't
you
take
hear me?
much of your time. All right. Okay. So Yami, are you going to start?
Okay, let me do the intro. I don't even know who is more excited now.
I can hear you
Is it
clearly.
me or Victoria?
Please, guys, if at any point you cannot hear us, just let us know.
Yes, yes, it's very important. Yeah.
I don't know. I am so excited, like as if they just gave me Christmas clothes. Like I am so happy.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm not sure what is happening with this. Okay, yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel, the Truth and Tales podcast channel. It's your favorite host, Yemi, and the
Victoria.
intro. Our famous intro. By now, you guys should even be used to the intro now. You should be used to the intro. You can even recite it for us, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, a Christmas
Yeah.
tradition. Interesting. Okay, so
Yes, Becca. You know, you are in the spirit.
mhm. Thank you guys so
All
much for
right.
always
So today
watching.
we want to have.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Go ahead, Yemi. Please go ahead. This is weird.
It's actually weird. This is the first time we're going live, and it's kind of interesting. But anyways, thank you guys so much for always watching our videos, for listening to our podcast on YouTube and wherever platform, even on the other podcast platform that you listen to it. Thank you so much. We're very excited for 1K, 1,000 and growing. 1,000 and increasing of you guys. Thank you guys so much. And also, thank you for always sending in questions. Like, you guys send us questions, send us suggestions. It shows that you guys are really interested in what we're saying. And
Yeah.
thank you
Yeah.
so much for trusting us with your questions and all of that. We do hope that you guys do justice to it. But I have a question for you guys. I actually have a question for you guys. Let us know in the comments like this. Let us know which of our videos, which of our episode is your favorite. Okay,
So
let us
far.
as yeah, which one is your favorite so far? Okay, let us know in the comments. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, Victoria. And what do you think? Let's know what they are thinking.
Okay. Yes, we want to know. We want to know who are the OGs. Who are the OGs? Some people will now quickly go and check. I feel that the view has decreased. Some people have gone to do expo, so that they will go and check and come back and say, yes, this is it. We know you people.
We know the
Oh
OG.
Lord.
When it's time for giveaway, we know the OGs, right?
Yeah. Anyways, guys, so today's live is just to sort of hang out with you guys, to catch up with you guys, and to first of all thank you guys for how far you guys have helped us to come, because without you guys we will not be celebrating 1K,
Yeah.
right? This has been a long time coming. So today's video is to appreciate you, but not just that. Of course, we want to also have some conversation. So I think, hi, praise, Ifeoluwa. Hi, hello. Oluyinka said the one that got married after 6 months of meeting the guy on Facebook, and then found out that he lives on the same street with his family. Yeah, do you remember that one?
I remember because we even did it in two parts. It
You
was so
do?
long that it was twice.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, the one that met on Facebook. I remember that we were both very red red.
Because we do multiple of those questions sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. So thank you, Oluwatumishi. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Becca said, "Why am I exposing you people?" I'm
Really?
exposing you because I know we are Nigerians. We know ourselves. All right. So like I was saying, right? We want to gist. Basically, that's what this live video is about. We want to gist. We want to have some conversations about a few things. Grace said, "Is physical attraction important?" Which is
Yeah,
good. I think our very first video. That should be our very first video.
yes, that was our
Yeah,
very
me,
first video.
right?
That was our very first video. That's actually my favorite too, so far. That's my favorite because every time I watch that
Yeah. So
episode,
that's
I
nice.
always laugh. Like I always laugh.
Really
Yes,
interesting.
I love the one about your husband having the female bestie. Okay, Becca,
Okay.
we see you. We see you.
Yeah. That's nice. All right. So let us. Mhm. Okay. Well, that's actually good. So let us also know as we go on in this broadcast, if you guys have any questions you'd like us to answer, this is an opportunity for us to be able to have a live conversation, right? You can talk and you can talk back to us. And yeah, let us get this conversation started. Okay. So we have something we want to talk about today, right? So there was something that I came across on Instagram yesterday where I don't, you remember because I shared with you.
Yes.
Hi, Tayu. Hello. Thank you
Hello.
so much. We are doing well. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We're doing well. How are you doing as well? Thank you for joining.
Yeah, so see, my earring has pulled off. These are things that if we were recording video, we would have cut it out. But you see, live
Exactly.
video used to shame people.
Exactly.
All right, so I think we should just get on with the conversations. I'm sure other people are going to join as we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, so we are talking about what I want us to start, right? And I want to hear you guys' view on this, right? So I saw a post on Instagram about 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago or yesterday? I was sharing it with Yemi where we're talking about where the person was talking about dating apps in Nigeria and the fact that majority of the people that uses dating apps in Nigeria are, so to speak, people that are selling markets, so that we don't use all our mouth to talk. You guys already understand. And basically was just talking about his experience, how he wanted to hang out with somebody, you understand, as a friend. And when the person came, the person happens to be a runs girl who wanted to, get down, get paid, basically. And I remember that I and my friends, we've had conversations about dating apps in Nigeria, and I know dating apps is very common in the Western world, but I
Yeah.
know it's something that is slowly creeping into Nigerian space. I know there's Tinder. I don't know. I've never used one before. Yeah, have you ever used the dating app before?
No, I never used the dating app. I never used the dating app. And I wish I even did. Actually, I wish I did, but
Yeah,
I never used one.
right. Even me too. I also wish that I tried my hands and see how it goes, because now if I go on what am I looking for, dating app? Right? But I know some of my single friends who talk about some of the things that goes down on dating app. But before we even move on with this conversation, let me know in the comment section. Have you ever been on any dating app before? Is this
Okay.
something that you're into? Is this something that you think, oh no, you're not into that? Let us
Mm-hmm.
know. Have you been on dating apps before? Do you know someone who has been on dating app? Do you have any experience you'd like to share with us? We'd like to have that conversations, right? And do you believe in dating app? Do you think it's something that people should get into? Because that's also something that I think is very, very important, because we're talking about relationships, and the fact that husband is scarce, wife is scarce, relationship is scarce,
I'm
and people are
telling
so focused, especially in this day and age, on building their career. We are not really having time to build quality relationships. So what do you guys think about dating app? Have you ever been in one? Do you think it's a good idea? Do you think it's not a good idea? Let us know what you guys think. But let me hear what you think about it. Okay. Let me know what you think about it. What do you think about dating app? Hello, talk with Bliss. Hi, thank you so much for joining us.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Welcome.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. The idea is coming in. I don't think dating app is a good idea. Okay.
Why
Okay.
don't you think so? Do I want to know your reason?
Yes,
But
please
yeah,
leave.
let us hear what do you think?
Okay, so for me, like I said earlier, I actually wished that I tried using a dating app, to be honest, because now I watch
Wow.
a lot of dating experiments on Netflix,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of dating experiments and all those shows, and you always find it very very intriguing, kind of like what is this now? I wish I was experiencing this kind of thing. Like, how would it be? How
I
would
know,
it
right?
like? I
Did you
just
watch this episode on this pod thing?
love is
Is it
blind.
Love is Blind? Did you watch Love
Yes,
is Blind?
I
What
watched
do you
season
think? Let us know. Did anyone watch Love is
1.
Blind on Netflix?
Mm-hmm. I even watched the new one, the Ultimatum, where that one is kind of weird, say,
Yeah,
but
I
I
also
still
watched The
watched.
Ultimatum, but I didn't really like The Ultimatum. I felt
I
like it
didn't like
was
it.
too
I didn't like it.
nah.
I
It's too
didn't
risky.
it's very risky. Like sometimes you
Yeah,
just can get what you did not bargain for. But yes, I feel like
exactly.
I feel like it's something that I would have explored if I was like if I was really, really concerned about my dating life at the time. So I really don't think dating app is really a bad idea, to be honest, because this is
Mm,
the 21st century, and I think it's the way we look at it, and we think that okay, dating apps, you might meet people that you don't really like. But if you look at it critically, in those days, in our mother's age, they used to
mm, mm-hmm.
matchmaking. They used to do some they betrothed you to somebody like you
Blind, yeah, yeah, yeah.
blind dating
Betrothed.
and all those things that they used to do. They'll mix match
Yeah,
friends and family members, and they just go into the marriage and they try it. In fact, I remember that even in that Love Is
yeah.
Blind second season, the Indian lady, the mother said she and the father, it was just match make for them.
Mm, it was
They didn't know
matchmaking.
each other, they met in the marriage, and she said that the husband had always been taking care of her all through. So it's not a new concept, to
Mm,
be honest. It's just like a modern way of things that people have been doing in the past. So I don't think
mm.
that is something that is a big deal. But this generation,
Okay.
hey, do not trust the people of this generation. Like, I do not trust them. That's where the fear now comes in. If people are actually truthful, if
Mm,
there's not a lot of fake life, all this social media
mm-hmm.
filter and everything, you don't know what you're getting. You don't even know if it is real. That's the only fear. That's the only objection I have about it. If it was that what you see is what you get, like the way they used to match make, like this is what you get, I would have been down.
Mm,
That's just the objection I have, because now there are higher chances that what you see is not what you get. Like, it's not even like those days.
yeah.
This generation, like Trinidad Queen,
Yeah.
exactly, please.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. I just saw that. I'm like, yeah, that's true. That's so true. Because when I watched that in that scene, I'm like, oh my god. But do you really think though? I don't want us to jump. Before we get to, you are still the one. Why if you only talk with Bliss that is talking? Let us hear what every other person thinks, okay?
let
Before
us
we move on, yeah, so initially she said, so talk is bliss. We already know her stand. She said she's not for it.
Mhm.
She said I personally would okay, no, Grace said I personally would never use dating apps. And I'm wondering, Grace, never is like a strong word. What if that's where the Mr. Right is waiting? Like what's your reason? What's the reason go why you don't want? And then okay. Talk with Bliss said that social media is a good app, but definitely not dating app. But it shows that because it shows that you're desperate. I don't think you meet serious men there.
Okay.
Do you guys agree with that? Let me know what you guys think. Do you agree with that? Because I do think that I've never been on one. Okay, that's why I'm asking you guys to tell me what actually goes down there, right? And I know that a lot of people. I have friends who have been there. I was talking to two of my friends yesterday who were talking about Nigerian Tinder or whatever that they've been on, and the kind of guys like they don't have reasonable conversation. They are just there to get a fling and all of that. So I understand that people abuse dating app, but I want to assume that there are also good people there, but it will take a lot of finding and all of that. And I love what she talked about social media. Because in as much as social media is an online platform, it's also a place where you show yourself. You see
Yeah.
yourself socially. You guys already know that. See, I also want to know, what do you guys think about social media dating? Because I met my husband on social media. Majority of you already know that, right? And if they are told, if not, see, I remember there was one of my cousins then that met her husband on social media, and I was one of those people that bet that this relationship is not going to last. This marriage is going to break because of the mindset and some of the stories we have heard. Talk with Bliss mentioned Twitter swindler, and it's true. Oh, to me, did you watch Twitter swindler, Amy?
Yes, immediately it came out. I watched.
But for me, I just feel like this woman, this can only happen to America. I'm sorry, because the Nigerian in me, hey, the Nigerian in me I can't fall for that. I can't, like, as I was watching, I'm like, what's, oh, you don't have sense. Like, to be honest, I feel like our environment or our culture here, we are brought up to be alert. Once something does not add up, it does not add up.
The
Okay, if it is too good
Lagosian
to
in
be true,
you, the
it is
Lagosian
probably
in
too good to
you
be
is
true.
like a lot.
Yes, in short, the Nigerian blood in me cannot let me fall for that. Can someone that you've never met be telling you to send, and then you're going to borrow money to be able to send Abba. Abba. So for me, I feel like there's desperation in that. There's also naivety because the woman was Abba. No, it was too much. It was really, really too much for me. But I still want to believe that there are people on dating apps that are that are also reasonable. Some of the Bliss also said, like you yourself, if you meet a man on dating app, what would you think? I feel you won't get something serious or long term. That is
Right?
just my point of view. Yemi, do you agree with that?
I kind of agree, Sha, because like I said, the men of these days, and in fact, generally, aside from dating app
Mm.
now, except for somebody who is ready to settle down, all of them are cruise. Like someone said in the comments, like all of them, they're just like honestly, 95% of people
Yeah.
now in the dating world, they are not just. I just feel like
Mm.
the game of it is risky. Like it's a game of chance. Before you get the one that's actually legit, you would have seen
Mm.
like your eye would have seen things. You'd have gone to so
Pepe.
you have experienced so many things that you yourself would be like, I'm not trying this waters again. I'm not doing this again. I
Yeah.
kind of agree.
Yeah.
It might be a lot difficult, and most times women are looking for something more long term, more serious. We don't have
Mm-hmm.
time for this. But these guys, they may not even know that they need a relationship, a stable relationship. Sometimes I feel like some men they may not even know
Yeah.
that okay, I'm ready to get settled, I'm ready to get married and all of that. Then they meet one lady and they're like, no, this person
Mm-hmm.
must be in my life forever. So most times they go on those apps not looking for something serious until maybe they now find somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So they go there to cruise. Imagine a girl that has written her details, has written her bio, ready to settle down, and a guy that
Yeah.
is ready to fling around and now going to talk to that. It's not ready. And because she's
Mm.
stated it will not feel like she's desperate. And
Yeah.
that's so messed up for the ladies. Honestly, the dating world now,
So then, but it just makes everything tough because
it's tough.
you will not, the guys will not approach you. You are not going out. Even when you go out, they are not coming. Dating app they are not supposed to be for me because for me, the reason why I say social media is a place where you put yourself out there, right? It's a social platform. But dating app, what the ideal way dating app is supposed to be is that okay, everybody here is here to meet somebody. But I love
Mhm.
what Talk with Lee said. She said, how many girls has he spoken to on that app? You're just another girl that is trying to check. Basically, there are lots of options, right?
Yeah,
And you don't even know. As he's talking to you, he's talking to somebody else, right? So
yeah.
it's just So I understand that. Um, do you want to read some of the comments
Yeah,
from
I even
Yemi?
saw one that was quite interesting from Mercy. Okay, she said this generation now cruise everywhere. With a sad face. Have you fell into the trap before? You know they are cruise.
He said that cruise.
Just joking anyway. And then Becca said dating app strikes me as being desperate. Yeah, it can feel like that. And S's word, I'm trying to read a lot because we've had a
Mm.
lot now. So just to read them and
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
read
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
sure everybody's ideas are read. S's
Mm.
word said, I used a dating app once. Oh wow. My sister,
Interesting.
there were only married men and
Are
playboys.
you serious?
I wouldn't
Married men?
advise someone to find love on a dating app. Wow. I
Wow.
These people, they are gangsters now. There's
Married
in this world.
men.
Can you imagine? And ladies will go on there looking for love, looking for something serious, and then
Hmm.
and vice versa, sha,
You
vice
know,
versa,
yeah,
yeah.
what Talk with Bliss also said, she said it's Yahoo boys abusing the app, and I'm saying this respectfully. What are you respecting them for exactly? What's the respect that you are giving them exactly?
So that she's not discriminating, so that
What
she's
is the
not
respect for?
judgmental, so that she's not being judgmental.
But for me, yeah, I understand that because you also need to be careful. But I just think even if I mean, you can try. I know people who have found love on dating apps, right? But I think that you also need to do your due diligence. Dating app is just a way to get yourself introduced, but you need to make sure that okay, you are not going to their house. Okay, the guy is not asking you to come to because even when I was reading that story that I shared with you, the guy was asking the girl to come to his house. Like we just
Mhm.
met on an app. If you want to see each other, we should go outside where there are people. Don't go and fall into
Mhm.
Yahoo boys, especially Nigeria Yahoo boys trap. All to
Mhm.
the name that I'm looking for. Please though, we will not see
Mhm.
it's not very well. Yeah, we go ahead.
Okay, so talk with Bliss also. Okay, no, there's Tayu Courage. Courage, she said, I think it's manageable for men, not women. Yes, I remember seeing this comment. Like
Mm,
the ones watched on Date My Family. Oh, I've not seen that show.
I've
Seeing
not
a
seen that one either.
Seeing a man saying he's happy the girl didn't come to pick them for a date, like it's so embarrassing for me. Right, right. So it's manageable for men, not women, like the ones she saw. Where did you see this show? Please give us details so that we can.
Yeah, let us know. Give us gist. Let us go and watch.
Grace said, I tend to be more old fashioned than most people in my
Yeah, most
generation.
people in
But
my
she's a Gen
generation.
Z. Wow.
Oh, oh, I know your type.
I think it's even tougher for Gen Z that are
Yeah.
more reserved, that are not like
Uh-huh.
Gen Z, for them to find
Yeah.
dating. I said Gen Z. Those people, my younger sister is a Gen Z. That girl
Mm-hmm.
is on another level that sometimes I wonder, like, what are you doing? What is the problem? She giving you a list of things that she wants. Is this, is
Wait,
that, is this? And I'm like,
this Gen Z, they are 2000 children now. Abi, they are not 90s, they are 2000, Abi. Abi.
yeah, they're not
Because
90s
we
though.
have lost track.
They're
Because
not
we have
90s though.
lost track of this generation thing. Today they will say
Like,
it's Gen Z, tomorrow is Gen Y.
90s,
Sorry, Koye.
90s are the millennials. We are the
Hey,
millennials.
oh,
They are the
okay.
Gen Z 2000 and down. She'll be giving lists.
Okay.
No, whether this or that. No, she's not going to do stuff like we did. No, no, no.
Hey,
I'm like,
I
okay.
look up this line, so
Eh,
hey, if I follow politician, I like her. She knows what she wants now, Abi.
I'm telling you, and I'm like, okay. So it's a bit
Oh
of a
God.
Gen Z that is a bit calm and reserved and has that old
Yeah.
fashioned. It's tough because it's like
Mm.
you being the only one, being the odd one
Mm.
in your
Yeah.
circle. We
Yeah.
millennials, we still had that a bit of. I think millennials were the one that really enjoyed this life, or we had a balance
Mm-hmm.
because we saw the time when it was everything was traditional. There was no cell phone. It was letters. At the
Mm.
same time, we also experienced the calling. Oh, give me your phone number.
Yeah.
All of
Yeah.
that. We kind of have the balance. But Gen Z,
Mm-hmm.
they don't even understand what is love letter. What's that? Pen pal. All those things that we did.
For where?
They don't understand. So it's really tough. Like I feel you, Grace Jarin. Let me see. Becca said something. It's called sunk cost trap. You keep going and trusting that the money comes out. Oh, it's psychological. Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting.
Gen Z are those born in 1997 through 2012. Oh, interesting. See, Victoria is like we are old. Oh. We are old. We are not up to date.
Oh, really?
We are not up to
Ah,
date.
okay.
Oh.
We are not current.
We are not current at all. We are not current. But anyways, let's I think it's we can call it like 50-50. But most people here think that dating apps are not, for them, but generally, Sha, you can meet your person anywhere. It just depends on how you do your due diligence,
Exactly.
what you're going there for, and just
Mm-hmm.
making sure that you're safe regardless. Make sure you ask all the right info,
Yeah.
all the information that you need to ask. Don't even assume that because you met this person here, because people you even meet in church, you still have to do your due diligence.
Mm-hmm.
People you meet,
Exactly.
you still have to do your due diligence. I mean, I saw, this wedding of this lady that happened yesterday. Ini, the actor, that lady,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
met
yeah, yeah, yeah. The
they
lady.
actually met via social media through DMs. She was talking
Wow.
about a chocolate or something like that that she used to enjoy. I think when she was in the UK or something.
Mm-hmm. No
And then
wonder it's called the chocolate affair, be the
I'm telling
chocolate
you, the
something.
chocolate,
That's their hashtag.
chocolate something, The guy
Oh
now
God.
said, the guy now saw it, and I think he was already a fan, so he was already like
Mm.
seeing her stories and posts on Instagram and all of that. So he just
Yeah.
saw that story, and somehow it was in London or something, and then he saw that exact chocolate and he was like, "Oh, I remember this person on my stories." And then he bought some, sent her a DM and asked for her address. She sent it to
Wow.
him in Nigeria, and that was how they got
Just
married.
like that. Oh, it's
Weeks
short. It's
later.
short.
That's how it happened.
Yeah.
You know,
Inidima Okoje. Yes. Yes. Thank
you
you.
know, and that is how it happened. And today
Hmm.
now, he also talked about a few things that happened afterwards, how he knew that she was the one because the guy was already married. He was
Mm-hmm.
once married. He was once
Mm-hmm.
married. has kids, you know. But he
Mm.
talked about how he knew that she was one. She also shared about how she knew that he was the one. And so you just know that they did their due diligence and they knew that they were committed. So regardless of where you meet anybody, Tinder, oh,
Yeah.
make sure with that Tinder, don't give anybody money.
Oh God. Okay, so I guess we will wrap up with that. We can wrap up on that particular conversation. Let's know if you have any questions
Yes.
that you like us to answer. Would like to know. Oh, she said he's divorced.
Yeah, he was once. That's why I said he
Well.
was married, and he did it
Oh, okay, okay.
quite young. And the divorce has even been like it has been
A long
years.
time ago, right?
It's been a while. So yeah,
Okay. This my family Nigeria on showcase. Oh, that's African magic. Oh, yeah, one of those people that watch Nigerian Decoder. Maybe I should go and subscribe to my DSTV because if I tell you this my house, this our TV, it has become an ornament of decoration. Once the TV and the decoder, like I cannot only when we are expecting. The last time we subscribed was when we were expecting my mother-in-law. That was the last, and before that time, the time my husband subscribed last was Corona period. After that Corona lockdown, I don't know why they've not even chased us out of that their TV decoder
people have
because
been
since then
doing
I don't know, honestly. It's Netflix I watch. Like I've just
yeah,
become so used to Netflix and YouTube, of course. But
yeah,
yes, I'll check it out. I'll check it out because of you, Tayo. I'll check it out.
yes.
Okay, so let us know if you guys have any questions that you like us to discuss. We will be very, very happy to answer your questions. But Yemi, what's the second thing that we wanted to discuss?
Yeah, we also wanted to discuss about friendship before we have another we have two more topics to discuss. So you guys, it's going to be fun. So one also wanted to discuss about friendship, you know.
Mm.
People use this word like left and right. You hear, oh, she's a toxic friend, you know, that lady is toxic. Oh, you know, she's toxic family members, toxic. It's
Mm.
like toxic and Gen Z. Sorry, oh Gen Z, sorry. It's like they use that word, it's like their middle name.
Mm.
Everybody's now toxic. Every
Yeah.
toxic. And yeah, that's not to say that we don't have toxic people in our world and all of that, but we just want to know and we just want to talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when do you say someone is toxic, or how do we define toxicity?
Toxicity. You know, I also cannot pronounce that word. Like I always have problem pronouncing toxicity.
Honestly,
Toxicity.
city, yeah,
Toxicity.
you know, toxicity, you know.
The man bites my tongue.
Exactly. So when do we like when do you let us know in the comments as well? When do you say like what would you see in a friend that will make
Mm.
you know that okay, this person is toxic? Like,
Yeah.
what are
It's
the deal
toxic
breakers for you in your
in
friendship? Not
friendship.
boyfriend dating now. In your friendship, what
Yeah.
are the deal breakers? Like when somebody does certain things to you, you just know that okay, this is it. This friendship is going to
That's
be
it.
like it's over, or you're just going to put the person on auto keep.
Mm. I'm not to keep.
I will keep till another day, you know. Let's know. When do you consider someone a toxic friend, and what
Mm.
are the deal breakers for you in a friendship? So, Victoria, you tell us yours first.
Deal breakers. First of all, ask me if I have friends. Of course, yeah. I do have friends, but I like to keep my circle very short. My circle has been small since I can remember. I've always had like two close friends, and that's it. But I do have acquaintances, but even not just for my friends, because I don't use that word friends lightly. Okay, if you're my friend, you are a person I can share anything with. But I have acquaintances. I have people that are not my friend, but I love them, and I share love with them basically. For even for those, there are still some people that cannot be my acquaintance.
Okay,
Right?
okay.
But when it comes to friendship and my relationships generally, I think my number one deal breaker is lies. Oh God. I know that. I know lying, we always say everybody lies, right? Let me know in the comment section. We want to know what are your friendship deal breakers. Let us know your friendship deal breakers in the comment section, okay? But
Yeah.
honestly, I don't like lies. Okay. For me, I just prefer that you tell me you tell me the truth, tell me to my face, right? Don't lie. Okay. I don't like me, personally, see, I might not tell, and that's the thing. I understand that there are situations sometimes that maybe it's not ideal for you to tell the truth, maybe because of you don't think, maybe for instance, the person is not in the setting or in the emotional state to be able to tell the truth. I
Yeah.
understand that, and then you try to, tell the truth eventually, but that you now lie comfortably and well, lies is a thief. Don't just lie to me. If anything happens, tell it straight to my face. If maybe people are gossiping me and you add your own to it, don't come and be telling me what they said and don't say what you also said to add to it. Okay? Don't tell, don't just tell me the truth, because when I trust the person, right? I trust the person with see,
Yeah.
that's why I said I easily get heartbroken. That's why I don't keep friends, because see, if my friend offend me, you will think it is my boyfriend that broke my heart. Because when I take you close to my heart, you are close to my heart. So when you do stuff to me, it affects me so much. So that's why I always like honesty, right? I try to reason with you. If there's a reason why you couldn't tell me the truth because of the circumstance or something, but find time. Don't let me find out, because when I find out and then you're not trying to, it doesn't add up. It doesn't add up
Yeah.
to me, right? So to me, the first deal breaker for me is lies. Okay, the second one for me is backbiting. See, if
Yeah.
there's anything I hate in my life, is that you are my friend in my face. Then when people are talking to me behind, you are there also doing contribution. I don't like it. See, I don't like it. It's
Yeah.
better you are to my face. You tell me if I'm doing something wrong. Let me know. No, I know
Yeah.
people. Nobody likes criticism, okay? But if you're my friend, I can take it. You understand? Because I know that it's coming from a place of love. It's coming from a place
Yeah.
of affection. It's not coming from a place of hate, right? So, but if you're not going behind me to be saying things about me to people that don't like me, no,
Mhm.
no, 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 no. Don't
Mhm.
backbite, okay? If there's something I'm not doing right, come to my front, tell me that, hey, babe, this thing you're doing is not correct. I don't think so. For me personally, okay, I don't know how to confront people, right? I don't know. It's not just a thing for me. I don't like going, if you did something bad, I will not be the person to come to your face and say, that thing you did. But
Yes.
at the same time, I can send you a text message or send you a WhatsApp message or send you a voice note or something like that, just to
Yeah.
be able to let you know that this is what I think about, what you did. But I will not go behind your back and start to talk. No, I don't like backbiting. So those
Yeah.
are the two first for me. Let me hear your own first. But before that, I think
Okay.
Grace said manipulation.
Mhm. Mhm.
That's so valid. That is so valid. I also don't
Mhm.
like manipulators. Yes,
Okay.
Yami, have you had a manipulator as a friend? A friend that manipulates you for their see the way she put her eyes.
So let me read some comments before I now share some of my own deal
Yeah.
breakfast, Okay, so where did we stop from the last comment we stopped? Okay, Grace said, I don't use the word friend lightly at all. She's in the same WhatsApp group with you. You guys, you guys don't use the word friends anyhow. Okay, Grace. She also said manipulation is a deal breaker. Okay, interesting. Oluwatumi Lara. I like that name. Welcome. I think this is the first time I'm seeing her in the chat. Welcome. If you
she's been around before. Yeah, I saw her.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm a
because I took
reserved
notice of that name because I love the name.
I'm a reserved Gen Z too. Okay, interesting. The Gen Zs. I'm sorry for
Interesting.
annoying you guys this afternoon. Okay, Mercy said pretense. Why are you pretending?
Mm.
Be yourself. I think Mercy, you really don't like this
Thank
because
you. Thank
you
you.
don't put
Be
it as a
yourself.
compliment. Like, why are you pretending? Don't
Hate
worry,
with your full chest. If you want to hate me with your full chest. Don't be doing mago mago.
we're not pretending. Like, this is life. This is life. We're not pretending.
Mm,
Okay, we're still your
mm.
friend. Becca said someone who backbites isn't a friend.
Isn't a
Exactly.
friend.
Like,
True.
why are you a
Absolutely.
friend? Why are you a friend if you are going
Mm.
about, blabbing everywhere? Like, really, that's true. Bliss said, someone that don't love God is the first deal breaker. Wow,
So
that's
true. So
that's
true. So true.
and it's quite
Mm.
similar to something that I was like something that somebody did to me, manipulating.
Mm.
But
Mm.
with that person, I couldn't
Give
freely
us
talk
gist
about
now.
I couldn't freely talk about my faith. Because the
Mm.
time she knew me, I wasn't really deep in my faith like that. Like, so
Mm.
ask me like, you too, you have carried Jesus on your head. You too, you are this.
Mm.
So, and I was trying to be cautious and not act like all those because I felt like okay, when you want to, win somebody, you want to help them to understand the faith, not coming to
Mm.
the way they used to do. Because that was my own first reason for pulling away from the faith because people that were coming to preach to you were always acting like I was just like, no, if this is the way Christianity is, I beg, just wait,
Mm.
you know. So I was just trying to not make the same mistake that I didn't like with other people with her. But I realized that every time I'm being cautious with her, I don't really talk about my faith. Like, so there was a conflict between
Mm.
me trying to talk about my faith clearly and, talk about God. Oh,
Mm.
to me, oh,
Mm.
and then it was not like me trying to be cautious, overly cautious that maybe I'm saying, okay, if I want to say like yesterday I was reading my Bible and the Holy Spirit spoke to me. Instead of saying the Holy Spirit,
Yeah.
will not say,
You say my
spoke
spirit,
to
my
me.
heart.
No, it was just laid in my heart.
True,
Like
true,
to
true.
use it laid in my heart, if I don't use that, let's say just spoke to me. Like I was just constantly.
Mm.
So that was one thing that I didn't even pay attention to it. Like, and then
Mm.
there were other things that were not showing his face. You know what? One day I got to that point and I'm like, no, no. And I would say
Mm.
that person was also the one that I would consider maybe manipulative as well, because she'd be like, oh,
Mm.
you'd be my friend and you knew me and you know this and you can't,
Uh-uh.
you're the only
Kilo
one.
little, yeah.
And I'd be like, me on a good day, I'll be like, from your best friend, keep it to yourself. Keep it to
Yeah,
you.
I remember there was a lady you did the live stream with, and she was saying that you are the two of your best friends, and you refuse to accept.
I say keep it to yourself because I
You say
don't
keep it to
automatically
yourself.
assume that I have to do my
Yeah.
best. Oh, this person sees me this way.
Mm.
And I don't like pressure. Like I just like to do things as it flows with me. So when you're not considered
Mm.
your best friend, if I don't do things, I'd be like, she's my best friend. Like it's just pressure on me. Like I
Mm.
don't like it. Even
Too
if
much
that
pressure. Don't pressure me. That's my husband's new language in the house now. Don't pressure me.
exactly, don't pressure us,
Oh
So yeah,
God.
I think I've experienced manipulation. Honestly, just
Hmm.
telling me
You
that
know, I've actually also been in that situation before. I was actually in that situation recently
Mhm.
where a friend was talking about how, she's single and how she wants to be doing sugar daddy, basically. She wants a man to take care of her and what. And she was asking my opinion. Obviously, she's an amazing person. Like I really, really, like her. But at that point, I feel myself like, okay, I don't want to judge. I don't want to come as if
Yes.
I am judging her. I want to come up front as if I'm judging her. But at the same time, I don't want her to think that I
Yeah.
accept this lifestyle. So where do I strike the balance? Like you have to be careful about stuff. But I was so grateful. You know, I just said what I had to say. I didn't mince my word. I wasn't hurtful. I was saying it as lovingly as I could possibly do. To me, I just saw it as a way to advise her or stuff like that. But but in that moment when the conversation started, the first thing that was going to my mind is, okay, I can't judge. I
Yeah.
can't I can't also appear overly spiritual because she wants a real conversation. But there's no
Yes.
way I'll be able to talk about this without being spiritual about it too.
Yes.
At the end of the day, but I spoke from a spiritual standpoint. And at the end of the day, we had such a beautiful conversation. Like she got
Mhm.
to hear from me, she got to even change her mind about certain things and all of that. So to me, I just feel like anybody that makes you feel ashamed of your faith, I
Yeah.
don't even think that person ought to be around you.
Yeah.
Right? But does that also mean though that you shouldn't be friends with people who are not Christians?
That's another topic. But let me quickly read the chat because the chat is
Yeah,
boiling.
it's just going on and on. Thank you so much, Talk with Bliss. You seem to be Talk with Bliss, Becca Diaries. Thank you. I love the conversation as it's flowing.
Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
So okay, I've read Becca's own, someone that loves God. Yes, okay. Becca also said, I don't like friends who try to control me, the manipulative ones. I don't like
Yep.
friends who try to control me, all in the name of advising me. And when you don't take, oh, you're just describing this person, like all these things.
Oh no, oh my god, that control thing just brought something to my head. But I know that if I say it, I might offend somebody, and I know you might be watching.
Please don't say it. Please don't
So
say it.
let me keep quiet. But you know yourself. You know yourself. You know yourself as you're watching this video.
Like that
Oh my
was
god.
honestly
Yeah.
I think that was what triggered it. That I now started thinking about everything. When she gives you
Yeah.
an advice and you don't take it, it's more like you have to take it. Like I know it is.
Yes.
The fact that you are this doesn't mean that you know. I know these things. I actually know this thing, and it's like calm down. I know. Just calm
Okay.
down.
I had that conversation with somebody recently, and it almost pissed me off. If not because like we have been friends for a long time, I love her like so much. So that was enough for me. See, I hate it when you've told me something once and I said it's okay, I've heard you, but I'm still doing what? But you are not repeating this. I hate to not give people in my life. Okay? You said I have to, so I said, Madam, I've heard you, but I'm not going to do this to make you happy. Okay? This is what I want to do. This is what makes me happy, and I'm going to do it. It might not be cool with you, but that is it. But no. And because we are friends, doesn't mean that we shouldn't be able to advise each other. If you think, okay, yes, but advising is not the same thing as imposing. You cannot impose your will or impose your ideas on somebody just because you're friends. It's just the same. It's like, no. Anyways, don't let me go much into it because the chat is going on and on. So, let's just move on.
Okay, so Courage said regular. She even laughed like, "Hey, that must
regular
be
gossip."
Regular gossip.
So their gossip has degree. There's regular gossip.
There are levels. There are occasional gossip. Like just like what I like to do. You know me, I like
you like
occasional gossip.
Oh great.
That the regular gossip that they just gossip, So yes, I understand people should not be comfortable gossiping about me in your presence.
That word.
The emphasis. Like the
if they feel comfortable to tell you stuff about me, it shows that there's a vibe you are giving them. It was Pastor Mildred's message I heard that thing first from, and it made me really, really think. Like, yes, like why are they comfortable telling you that about gossiping about me in front of you? Why are they comfortable? Like there's something that you are contributing. There's something that there's something that
Bliss also said, if God is not possessing them, something else is possessing them. People really know what you think. I trust people easily and wholeheartedly and not give benefits of doubt. And people have shocked me a lot. So I just make sure that they're God-fearing. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I just make sure that they're God-fearing before letting them close to me. I don't like pressure and commitment too, okay? Maybe because of the stage I am in life. I have so many things to focus on, and friendship is not part. That's why I can't let people close, insensitive people too as well. Like Bliss just laid it all out.
She just made everything like this is it.
I love that. It's true. When you've had experiences, unfortunately, I don't know. Fortunately, I've not really had. Maybe because I keep the same circle of friends for a while, and also I'm always on guard. Like I'm better off. Before, I just feel like there are certain things that a lot of people don't know that I'm very emotional. I'm somebody that if you say two things, I'll cry. Like I burst out crying all the time.
Me too.
But I always try to compose myself. Like I hate it. I hate for people to see that part of me. I don't as much as possible not for people to see that part of me. So because of that, I just grew up very like immediately I see somebody, you don't know that I'm watching you, but I am.
Yeah.
I see that this is the kind of person you are, just automatically I just create a blockage. Like the moment it might just be something you said. Like I said in one of our episodes that I just met this lady, we're just talking, and she told me that, oh, our wedding ring is so price. I just knew that we can't be friends. I just knew no, we can't be friends. Because don't do that. That's how we will start to compare and we start to outshine each other in the friendship. And I mean, I'm someone like if I have a win, if something happens to me, I want to share it with my friend. I want to talk to people, I want to share it. Like I'm not doing like I'm that honest. And that's another thing that I hate, dishonesty as well. Especially when you do things that you can't take. I don't like it. I don't like it. Like if there are people that there are friends that I have that they won't call you, but they don't expect calls from you as well.
Oh, bless you, my sister.
Well, there are certain people that they won't call you and they'll be like, you be calling that people, you not call me. Pick up.
You not call me.
Call me.
And call me.
Things like
and
that.
Call me.
They're just people.
My phone used to receive call. It's just weird when you now call them and be like, hey, you remember me today. I'm like, at least I'm making an effort. Exactly. Last time you carried your phone to call, but then we have not spoken for a while. We're not coming to say this and this and that. But sister, when did you pick up your phone to actually, give me a call?
Exactly.
You're right.
So I don't like this. Let it be what I see is what you get. Like I don't even mind
Mm.
you not telling me. That's something about me. I don't mind you not telling me about details of your life. Don't tell me about.
Mm.
If I want to tell you, I would tell you like this in total. Like I would. I remember with my
Aw.
friend, the day I would give birth, I was telling her the day I would in total.
Mm.
Ah, now why? Even me at the point, I was just like, calm down. Now saying you.
Hmm.
That's
You
just
know,
me.
I can so resonate with what Talk with Bliss is saying. It's like, oh my god, she's like she's talking, she's saying my mind. She says she doesn't like insensitive friends, of course, people that are not sensitive to your feelings and they always make things about them. Have you ever been in a situation where you are trying to tell them and they make everything about them? I'm trying to tell you that something is when you say you turn into,
Manipulation.
oh, no, 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 no,
It's
no. But
manipulation.
then
And
she
let me
said,
something. Yeah.
yeah. She said some friends are always making things about them and it hurts. I'm a very emotional person too and very sensitive to words, reactions, and action, even me too. Oh god, this is why I don't keep friends because I know that my circuit is very short. Okay. When I love you and I give you my heart and you break my heart, I can go. I've told you guys now, the day a guy broke
Yeah.
my heart, I was admitted in the hospital for 3 days. My heart is so fragile. So don't break it. Okay? So because of that, that's why I'm very, very guarded with the kind of people that I allow around me. And she talked about, how she grew up bullied and begging friends. I was also like
Yeah.
that. Oh God. I was that person that, no, people use me. No, 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 no. I was
No.
used in friendship
Both of you take
as a
off.
child.
Victoria and Bliss.
I was used though. Oh my god, because I don't know. I don't know why people always felt people didn't. I don't know. I didn't have friends. Okay, basically, I didn't have friends. So for me to be your friend, I have to like make the effort and all of that to be your friend. You understand? And yeah, and probably because I was not the girl with a lot of pocket money or with a lot of dressing with the latest outfit or wearing the latest thing and stuff
All
like that. That's why
right.
till now. That's why till now, people that are so focused on material things, they can't be my friend because
Mm-hmm.
to clash. Okay,
But I
I'm
like
a person
material
that
things.
I
I like
have a
material
very
things and your friends. How about that?
I don't mean liking material things. I
Yeah, I
mean being
get you.
obsessed with
I
material
get
things.
you.
Like you are obsessed. The latest iPhone you must get, the latest shoe you must get, and then if your friend does not have,
Lack
you
of
want to force her to
contentment.
be able to get, or then no, 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 no,
Yeah,
no.
lack of
I don't.
contentment.
And
Yeah.
especially when see, I don't mind though if you can afford it, though. But you cannot afford it. I was reading a story on Instagram the other day. A friend went to use her money to buy latest iPhone. She's now asking her to please borrow her 50K to add to her house rent. I am that French. I am that petty. I will not borrow you. Me. When that I'm beating my chest. I'm not gonna borrow you. You use money to go and buy iPhone 13, you have not paid your house rent. There are things that they are priorities for me. And when I see a person
Yeah.
that does not fit into that lifestyle, if you can afford and you can afford that lifestyle, good. But if you're not a person that will do anything to belong or to no 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 no. Those things put me off, and I was that person that I would pretend to be somebody I'm not just because I want to be friends with somebody. And it's everything came out to bite me in the ass. Okay, so now I'm very, very like, this is me, this is what you get, full package. If you don't like it, you can leave. There's no
Yeah.
controversies, right?
Grace, let me read this last comment from Grace so that we can move to the last topic. Yeah, Grace said, I can't have a
Yeah.
prideful friend. It's impossible. Pride.
Mm.
Pride goes before a fall.
Mm.
That's what they say. Pride goes before a fall.
Before. Yeah.
This person is just going to drag you down with, like, both of you don't fall
Yeah.
together, and there's no way you stay with your friend. It will not affect you. So yeah, pride is definitely something, and it shows that
Yeah.
that person is not God fearing. When someone is not God fearing, there's a
Mm.
whole lot of baggage that comes with it. At least have a
Say that your friend that is telling you about her wedding ring.
ah bless you. Let me just
Oh God.
I don't like what I don't understand is the conversation just came out of nowhere, like, oh, this ring. I'm like, no, this is how another one just
Yeah.
that day. And I'll now be like trying to say, okay, I don't know what would be my response. Like, I will not find myself trying to say, oh,
So what should I
even
now say? Should I say, oh, my own ring?
exactly. And then
Oh God.
if it's a brag, I know how to brag. Even me, I can
Mm.
brag. It's just that it's not necessary.
It's the grace
Honestly,
of God. It's the Holy Spirit inside of you that
yeah.
He has not owned you. Oh God.
And
Mm.
yeah, I
See,
don't I
I
don't
don't give friends that oppress me. I like that. Don't come and oppress me. Don't come and be oppressing me. Don't come and be see. I have a very close friend that I love. I love them with the whole of my heart. But I remember there was a time that I was going through certain things in my life, and these people will always post about their success, posting about this, posting about that. See, I still love them. You are still my friend, but I just mute them. There's a way you can stop seeing people on Instagram, and the person will not know that you are not seeing their post. Yeah. Especially those that are intentionally trying to tension you. Like, you know that this person is doing this thing so that you can see. It's not necessarily because they really have to share. You understand? Yeah. And see, my peace at this age that I am now, my peace is so important to me. If your Instagram feed is going to give me headache, it's going to make me start thinking of my life and enter into depression, I'm going to block you. Okay? It's better I don't see it. Right? There was something that happened to me recently. There was a lady that we're having a conversation. We're supposed to do something together. And all of a sudden, it was more or less like, you're not giving me attitude. Number one, this thing we're supposed to do is supposed to benefit the two of us. I don't want to give more details because it's gotta. Anyways, I don't want to even say it because who will know, right? Because anyway. So I've already had this conversation with you and all of that. And then it became a point that I'll be sending you messages, you will not respond. Then 3 days later, 5 days later, and I say, oh, this is this, and then I will send you voice note. You ask me to send you voice note, then you say I should interpret the voice note in text. All those things was just really annoying me. And even though, because I was the one who reached out and all of that, and it goes to the point. Now this is not even a friend. So she's not even somebody I've spoken to ever before. That's why I said that acquaintances also, they matter to me, you understand? But for me, I'm just trying to tell you how sensitive I am. You know what I mean? I started feeling like, am I disturbing this girl? When this Abby wanted to become too much, and then to me, the moment I feel I make a connection with you, like it's so easy for me to love people, right? It's so easy for me to bring you close to my heart, even though I don't know you, you understand? When it goes to a point that every time I now see this lady in question post, or I see anything about her, there's this thing, and I don't like hating people. Oh my God, I don't like having any kind of impure thoughts about anybody and stuff. So I know that I don't have anything against her, but every time I see something about her, there's this thing, there's this tightness in my chest. I don't know. I have to just mute you, block you where they need to be blocked and all of those things, just so that for my peace, for my sanity, we don't have any clashes and stuff. So for me, that is me. If you are going to tension me, if there's anything that I see that I block you, I don't need headaches in my life.
Yeah, so I think that okay, we have new people on the stream.
Hi, Bertha.
Emmanuel just joined.
Okay.
Thank you.
That's my younger brother, by the way.
Yeah, he's my loyal fan.
Your loyal fan.
Why are you telling me about your wedding ring? Exactly. Glad to see you, like Beta. Thank you, Beta. Thank you for joining. Yes. Betrayal is what ends friendship for me, from Oluwa to Milara. Betrayal, that's a deep one. Like,
that's true.
Really,
that's true. Don't betray me.
Don't
steal my boyfriend. Don't message my husband behind my back. Don't do those things.
Thank you.
I've never, when I hear friends that do that, I'm like, really? Like you stole? No. That one can kill you. That friend can kill you. You remember we did a truth and tales about something like that the other time. I was
going to say that we did an episode, a full episode. We did a full episode. Yeah. I have new people joining. Mighty Raphael, thank you so much for joining. Folake,
hi.
You know, when you mentioned Folake now, that song just came to my mind. Folake.
Hey, thank you, love. Hey, now you cut in my short. Hey, for your sake, I will go church.
Sorry, I was thinking for you. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. We have been talking about a few topics. We have talked about dating apps. We have talked about, deal breakers in friendship. And that's like what we're kind of trying to round up. So I think, for friendship, there's a lot. There's a lot that we can even say, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. And we're still going to that episode on boundaries. You guys should just, the way we do it now, the Truth and Sales podcast. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We're coming. We're coming. But anyway, I just feel like, with friendship and deal breakers, it's very important that at least you know yourself. Because, like Bliss, like every other person was saying, Becca, Grace, Jamila, like everybody was saying, and even both of us were talking, it's most important to know yourself. You just know yourself. Know
Yeah.
yourself and know what you can take and know the things that are not for you. Like,
Becca said, "You wanna?" She said, "Message my husband, Ke. You wanna die?"
you're not even
She's not
joking.
even joking. How dare you? You.
Realize, you know,
Oh
you know,
God.
is no. It's like that's too personal, and that is coming to like
Yeah.
relax. And there's one
Hmm.
thing that my husband and I were even talking lately, and it was like even him as maybe he has elder brothers like his last born, even him when he wants to say certain things, when he wants to ask certain things from his brother, he has to like first tell the wives, just as a respect, like courtesy to the woman, knowing that these people, they're a
Hmm.
team. Do you understand that he doesn't understand why
Hmm.
people,
Hmm.
because you feel like you're entitled to that your brother, you not ignore the wife, like he
Yeah.
and ignore the wife and be like he, it just feels like his lack of wisdom, like you don't have sense. not
Yeah.
not to use that, like his lack of
Yeah.
wisdom. So I don't understand why somebody will go and message another person's husband, like that. No, that's not, it's not courtesy at all. But anyway, Victoria,
Ridiculous.
let's move
Like.
on to the next topic, our
Mm-mm-mm.
third topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one has to do with money. And I know people like money.
Hmm.
Everybody's eyes shiny. Everybody's eyes is shining in this generation, like right now, this season, things are
Yeah.
expensive now. It's a lot, like cost of
Mm-hmm.
living has increased, inflation, scarcity,
Hmm.
and the need for money. Like we all need money. There's always a need for money, but it's like we all need, like
The
the need
things
for
people do for money.
money. So now,
The
I
things
don't
this
know if it's
generation Z. I mean, what do you put on yourself? This
Gen Z.
but I
I
know, of
don't know
course,
if
millennials also are into it now.
you know,
Oh, yeah,
I,
yeah.
I don't know if it
Sorry.
is the increase in the cost of living or the increase in social media,
It's
the
just
stuff
greed.
that we
It's just
see.
greed. It's
I
pure
don't know,
greed.
like everybody is in a hustle to make money by hook or by crook. We die here, the way they say it. If I don't make this money, we die, we die here. So I
Yes,
want to know
now.
what you guys think. What do you guys think? Like a lot of people are in a haste to make money, and people will do anything for money. Like there's an incident, I know Victoria will share that like very soon. Like, but what do you guys think about the way everybody is just hustling for money, right? Like they will do anything for money. What's your opinion on that? Let
Yeah.
us know in the comments.
Let's know
So
in the
Victoria,
comment section. But I also understand that. I mean, nobody. One of my favorite Nigeria worldly song is "I don't come this life to suffer." Nobody see in this life. I just want to sit down, relax, and be taken care of. Please, can you guys hear me? I feel like my network is hanging. Can everyone hear me clearly?
please let us know in the let us know in the comment section.
Can you guys hear me?
Mercy said money. I think they can, because I can hear you.
Hear me? You can hear me clearly. Can everyone hear me clearly?
I can hear you. So I feel like they should be able to hear you as well.
All right. Okay. All right. That works then. So I was talking. So basically, we're
Perfectly, yes.
talking
I
about
can hear you. Yes,
some of
I can hear
the.
you. I can hear you. Yes, loud and clear, Victoria.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. So we're talking. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, everyone. So we're talking about some of the desperate things that people do for money, right? So we're talking about, the lucky girls. Most of you, if you're on Twitter, you know what we mean by lucky girls. Girls sleeping with dogs for money. We saw the Dubai Pretty Party. Let me know if you mistakenly watched that Dubai Pretty Party video on Twitter, because if you were like me, coconut head generation, because I was actually on Instagram and I saw a lady who said that she has finally blocked Twitter after she went ahead to watch the Pretty Party video, even though people told her not to watch it. And when she
Mm-hmm.
watched it, she could not, she felt like she wanted to, like, I'm done with this app, like literally. So
Mm-hmm.
I went to the comment section of that post and everybody was saying, please don't watch this video. Please don't watch this video. Me, coconut head, I went on Twitter. I went to type. Putty party Dubai. What's going on, sister? Funny enough, I did not want to see the video. I just wanted to hear what people were saying about it or to know what it is about.
Yeah.
But as I was scrolling the messages, my peripheral vision just saw, hey God, just saw the video. Hey, I screamed. I literally screamed. My husband came and said, "What happened?" I said, "My husband said, why did you watch it? What carry your eye inside the video?" Did you force you to go and watch it, babe? The things that people do for money in this generation is mad.
It is.
So
It
the
is.
Lucky Girls gist is about girls um who sleep with dogs. Apparently people are sleeping with dogs for money. Another and then the putty party is about, so let me just save you this, don't go and watch this, let me tell you what it is about, okay? So the putty party is about girls who go to Dubai because it's like if you're in Nigeria and you're not going to Dubai, you have not made it in life. So that is the way it seems like. Let me know if I am alone or if this is legit. Yemi, you can still hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Babe, can you please help me touch this internet? Can you please help me touch this internet? Okay. I feel like there's a lag, which is why I am.
Yeah, but I can hear you.
Thank you. All right. So basically, the Dubai. So now I was saying that it's like as a Nigerian now. If how many of you have gone to Dubai? If you have gone to Dubai, let me know. Do like this in the comment section. Let me know. If you have not gone, just put
If
it on God in
if
the
you
comment
have if
section.
you have landed, if you have landed in Dubai and transited in the airport, does that count?
No, it doesn't count. If you went to Dubai, you went to the beach, you went to no beach, the sand. You went to a hair. Let me know in the comment section. Not that you were passing by. Okay. Yeah, so basically the Dubai Putty Party, all these celebrities and all of those people that you see, so-called influencers and all of that, every time they go to Dubai, you see their pictures, it's like, God, when I remember when this Dubai thing just started, this trend of everybody wants to go to Dubai just started in Nigeria. I was talking to a few of my friends and I'm like, when is it going to be our turn? Did they say our head too should not enter Dubai? Well, let us also gather money and go. And I know we're just talking about the fact that there's a time to everything and all of that. So basically, these girls that go to Dubai, so basically they are rich men who have apparently have so much money, they don't know what to do with the money, and they invite young girls from Instagram. They come to your DMs and offer you, like I'm talking about $50,000, 1 million. I don't know if they offer them up to $1 million, but like a lot of money, like $100,000, $500,000, and tell you to come to Dubai. In short, they will even send you half of the money and tell you that when you come, they'll send you parts of the money.
Oh, you're disconnected. Victoria is disconnected though. But let me read some of the chat anyway before she returns. Let me read some of the chat. Things Becca said, things people do for money, especially when they think nobody is watching. Especially when people are on that anonymous mode. The things that you see is always like very, very interesting. Okay. Now only Benin Republic and South Africa don't go for my life. Becca, don't worry. Your passport is about to be filled. It's about to be loaded. You're traveling soon. I don't know why Victoria is disconnected, but I hope you guys can still see me. Can you guys still see me or hear me? Yeah, I think so. I think so. You guys can still see and hear me. So hopefully Victoria returns, but she was just like trying to talk about the issue, just the gist that is going around. Although I did not really see that video and I did not even plug into that story at all. But I know that people travel and people do a lot of funny things, mysterious things, like things that you don't want to hear. People, oh, thank you very much, Grace and Beta, for letting me know. Yes, thank you. People just travel to do a lot of things that Matt cannot even say just for money. And I'm trying to think that is it because they are that broke? Like, is it because that the situation is that tight? Maybe it's an emergency, or it's a matter of life and death, or I don't know. Like, is it because of the way the situation is right now, or is it just that the rate of greed, or the the percentage of greedy people we have in our world has increased now? But like, what do you guys think about this situation? Because personally, I didn't plug into that story, but my own point of view, and I don't want to just rely on my own point of view about that case of money, about that, you know. Oh, Becca, amen. I received my passport in Jesus' name, Pastor Yemi. My husband is actually in the United States, and my coconut said, "Make me stay for this Nigeria." Why is your head coconut, Becca? Why? Why? Just let me answer that question in the comments. Why are you refusing to go to the United States? Okay, so Victoria is back.
All
Welcome back.
right. Can you guys hear me clearly now? Sorry about
Yeah,
that. Spectranet want to spoil. They want to spoil my shine, but Mercy said no.
you're actually even clearer now. You're actually clearer
I'm
now.
clearer now.
Yes.
You see, don't mind me. I had to change my network. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
basically, I was talking. Becca, please go ahead. What is this Nigeria doing for you? It's like you're part of our politician. You are part of them that are sharing the national cake. Because
I
what
don't
exactly is this Nigeria doing for you that you are still here?
I don't know. She's a
um,
patriotic Nigerian.
all right. So I was talking about the Dubai pity party, and you know how. Wait, you said that nobody has seen that video on Twitter? Is it that nobody has seen it? Let me know what you guys. Let me know if you've heard of the pity party thing trend on Twitter. Let me know what if you guys have heard about it. So basically, they send you part of the money, they invite you to Dubai, and then they tell you that when you come, they're going to give you, all the money, right? And then you go there, and they start to ask you to do, you know, ridiculous things. Okay, so basically, they will ask them to sleep with camels, guys, because of money. Sleep with camels, sleep with dogs. You think you have heard the worst? You have not heard though. Sleep with dogs, and then you sleep with underage boys, that is their own children. The men, I think they call themselves princes in Dubai. You will sleep with their children that are like 13 years and stuff. They will ask you to sleep with them. But what the
Please
pity
don't put on the
party?
age children, because YouTube can just like censor and be like, okay, this is yeah,
Oh, oh,
yeah.
okay.
But we
I
get
don't know.
we
I'm going to
get
say this one.
there's it's even worse.
No, we have not gotten to the putty party itself. Go go go. Now, the putty party itself is they usually have like this cruise. They will take you on a, they will so when you come, they will spoil your network. They will spoil your network.
Oh no, what is happening to this internet?
Kí ló wá ṣe network báyìí o?
Victoria, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Kilo network.
All
We
right.
can hear you.
I don't know why this network want to shame me. So basically, they use them as human toilets. Okay, they would literally defecate in your mouth. You must not squint. You must not. You know the way to carry your face. You must not squint. You must do as if you are enjoying it. And babe, see, when I tell you that,
No,
you know
no.
when you have when you have diarrhea, that is literally that video was
Ah,
traumatizing.
no.
It was sorry, I'm sorry. If you are eating, I apologize. I apologize, okay? So that's what they do. They make you become a human toilet, like babe. I'm talking about in my life, I've never seen that amount of in my life. It's plenty. And you cannot squint, you cannot pretend, you have to. Sorry, when I saw that video, that's when I gave up. I gave up hope on my gender. I gave up hope on this gender of mine. The things that we do for. I'm sorry, Grace. I am so sorry. I apologize. I should have given a disclaimer to begin with. I am so sorry. Please forgive
We,
me. How about you spoil your food?
sorry, sorry, Grace. Oh my God. Sorry, even
So I
Corey
won't
was
talk about that.
laughing.
No worry, I will say, but babe, it is so bad. I saw that. So apparently there was one of these ladies who I think they wanted to show her Pepe. I don't know what she did to them. So they released her video. She's like a very, very popular model that everybody knows. So they released that video and it became a trend on Twitter. And then people got to know that this is what these people actually go and do when they go to Dubai. They are snapping on top of camel. They are going to Burj Khalifa, taking selfies, taking all of those things, tensioning us innocent, hardworking Nigerians. Right? So this is what actually goes down when they go to this so-called Dubai trip or this Dubai escapade. And it just really made me wonder, like, because I started to think to myself, like, how much can a person actually offer me that would make me want to do this? Like how much? Do you understand me? So it's just very, 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 very sad when I watch that video. Like, look at the length at which people will go to be able to, for money. Basically, you do anything. People sell their soul, they sell their family, they do a lot of things because of money. So I want to know. So with everything that I've said, basically, it's just talking about, look at everything going on in Nigeria. People are being kidnapped. They are taking their private parts. They are using people for rituals every day. Everything because of the love of money. The Bible says that the love of money is the root of all evil. Nobody's saying that before. And I always preach this in my video. I actually did a whole video on this, but I've not had the time to upload it. But talking about money, right? Money is good when money is your servant. When money becomes your master, when you are now controlled by money, everything you do is controlled by money. Your motivation for everything in life is money. That is where I see a problem. That is when it becomes a problem, right? So to me, it's just really sad. You're sleeping with dogs, you're doing unspeakable things, for God's sake. And at the end of the day, if we look at this story in total, everything boils down to Instagram. Because Dubai has been existing before. Dubai has been existing. It was when all of them started influxing, sending pictures, doing this, and people started to say they want to go to Dubai. Before, Dubai was not a place that people wanted to go to. But social media, and I don't know, yeah, I don't know, over to you, because see, as I'm even talking about it, it's almost sending my enemy into depression.
Because it, like you said, like even the Bible said, like the love of money is the root of all evil. When people begin to love money, you realize that even the values of the systems now of the country, of the value system has changed. People no longer
Yeah.
see people that are doing their best to make money. They don't see them as their role model anymore. People see whoever that is making money either by hook or by crook. To be honest, even that one is even a tip of the iceberg. The ones that are going on in our society every day that we see and we laugh about is there. For example, I know a lot of people watch Big Brother. I used to watch it as well. I've watched it before. I can't say I did not watch it. But I feel like that's another subtle way of the things that people do for money as well. Someone will go on a show like that, a dating show or something like that, and then go and do life sleeping around or do life something just because they are trying to chase a target of money, the target. But then it's entertaining for us, for people that are watching. It's entertaining. You see somebody live TV actually doing something private with and we watch and we laugh. Oh, that one is going ahead to do this. Oh, that one is going ahead to do that. At the end of the day, everyone is promoting a society where money is it, and those people when they come out of the house becomes the role model. They have an Instagram, you see followers, people follow them immediately. You see like you see people,
So true.
and we are now saying that the ones that kill people to or cut people's body parts to get money, and these people that also I don't see the difference. It boils down to the same motivation, the love of money. Is
Money.
the same position. So anybody we see that has money, you want to follow, you want to listen. Anybody, we call it doing
Yeah.
do do. As investing, doing the
I've been doing the do.
on live TV, guys. I remember the last time I watched that show. Oh, thank you, Beta. We appreciate that. Thank you. I remember the last time I watched that show. It was during the time of Bisala, during Bisala time, and it was quite entertaining that time. And I remember when that guy, that married guy, did had to was leading Bisala on and everything. A lot of people outside the house voted him out because they couldn't imagine that kind of.
Oh,
But now it's not the same. Although I've
thank you
not
so
watched.
much, Bertha. Thank you.
Although now I don't know if it's still the same because I don't watch the show anymore. But those are the little ways that we are. Those are the little ways that we are promoting this kind of money thing. So I think it's collectively
Mm.
everybody should just find a way to. I don't know. We just have thing. We just have that thing that money is it. We chase money. You see some competition, some games, some so not when they put big money there you will see and they're actually honestly like you just said it's just saddening to know that people would go to that length to get
Mm-hmm.
money like I said is this and it's not a case of TTT exactly and it's not a case of this is the life and death situation back in the days if you see somebody doing certain things for money you know that either they say their father or their mother is in hospital or they say the landlord is like
Mm.
it was always a case of life and death but now it's not the case though. It's just to buy Gucci bag and just to pepper my enemies on IG and just to buy the latest iPhone. That's just what they're using the money. So at the end of the day, it's the money that is controlling them. The money is, when you're not contented, when you cannot carry your eyes in what is happening, you just want to be there, you just want to be among. A lot of people that are doing this,
Mm.
they can afford their basic needs. They can afford to eat. They
Yeah.
can afford to
Yeah.
to buy clothes. They can afford to do certain things, but it's just lack of contentment and greed and wanting to be there, wanting to be among like somebody that is already a model. You're already popular on IG. You're already
Mm.
you still want to get to do what with the money? That's the question. To do what? To say, okay, I bought my first house at 23, or living the soft life,
Hmm.
or this. And are you actually happy? I feel like happiness is now underrated. Like it's not something that we need to, think about anymore. If you have money, like they say, if you don't have money, hide your face. Abi, hide your face now. And nobody wants to hide their face. Everybody wants to be there.
Exactly.
My dear, it's really, 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 it's sad situation. And the system is just promoting it. The Nigerian system is just promoting it. I passed my. We can go on and on about this
You're
thing, but
MTN? No, I was just asking.
I think at the end of the day, it's just for everyone to just guard their hearts, ensure that you are still fine with the state of your heart. All for money, exactly. Courage, all for money, and just watch how we are um promoting all of these things, how you two are contributing to ensuring that the value system of the society to also make sense. It's just a whole lot.
Yeah.
It's just a lot, my dear.
Yeah.
All for money.
Yeah.
Yeah, all for money.
And you said something that really struck me. Is the fact that these days you can't even condemn it anymore, because when you condemn, they will say, when he was poor, you did not ask him why he was poor. Now that he has
Exactly.
money, you are not asking him what is the source of his wealth. You are
Exactly.
bele, and you don't want success for him. Like, come on. You will see. I was talking about the fact that there was a lady that her boyfriend. This lady should not be more than 50 years old, though. Her boyfriend bought her a car, like one of the latest car, and her boyfriend that is not more that is not up to 18, no. Bought her a car. He does not have a job, bro. He does not come from a rich family, oh. All of a sudden, he found money to buy her a car. And the mother is coming to rejoice with her. I'm like, where is the value system in this country? Where is the value system in this generation? Like, really, before, when a person gets money that nobody knows, nobody can trace their source of income, they will tell you to avoid the person, right? But now, those are the things that we are celebrating. Those are the things that we are liking. You're not even allowed to
Exactly.
speak against it. They will call you hater. They will call you, so you don't have joy. That's why you're coming to infringe on their joy. And people insult you in such a generation. Why? Because you are calling out what is wrong. Like, it just makes me
Yes.
so sad. And tomorrow, to this girl now, the boyfriend is going to use that to do where to appease the gods from where the money is coming from. And then you'll be seeing justice for you understand? It's just like, why do we put ourselves in such situations? Because we know, and when we're talking about just now, when we're just talking about online dating, and people were talking about the cons of online
Yeah.
dating, and someone was talking about
Mhm.
Yahoo boys and stuff. This is why people have to be extra careful, because even children are using their mothers. I was hearing of a case that happened in my husband's hometown of a guy who basically used his mother for Yahoo. That is what I've seen. So things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Oh, crazy things are happening. We need to be very, very careful about things that happen in our world, and things that we celebrate. Because like
That
it or not,
we
even if you are not doing it, but if you are celebrating that lifestyle, you are a contributor. You are an enabler. You are an enabler
yes.
of that. This is
Yeah.
it. If you are not doing the Yahoo, but you are celebrating them, they are doing giveaway because of giveaway, and the things that people will celebrate because of giveaway. Hey, I've not seen 5K giveaway, recharge card giveaway because of
Calm
that.
down,
You
calm
sell your
down.
conscience.
You
People
are
are
choking them in the
people are
eye.
sleeping people's
Relax.
husband. It's true now. People are sleeping with people's husband. You cannot even your wife will say that because you want to eat meat, you are calling cow uncle. Because you want to
Mhm.
eat meat, because of tomorrow they will do 5K giveaway. You cannot say the truth. What's going on? Later we'll be insulting our government. But these are the same people that become our future leaders, Abi.
Yeah,
Please.
yeah. 5K giveaway. That's really funny. But let me read some of the comments. Let me quickly read some of the
It's
comments.
true now.
Somebody said all for money. Exactly all for money. Grace, guard your heart. Yes, it's very important. Honest, especially in these times, these days. It's very important that we all guard our hearts, because things are
Yeah.
happening. Joe said, oh, by the way, Joe, welcome to the stream. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining. He said or she said, our value system has changed. If you don't have money, you don't get respected anymore. Pastors will
Mm-hmm.
not visit you when you're ill. Family members will shun your opinion for opinion of those with
Oh, thank you.
that
So
one.
true.
That one, there's a you like we can do a whole episode on that one. Discrimination because of money.
That pastor's
Honestly,
conversation, we are not ready for it.
we are not
We are not
ready.
ready for it. Even in
For
churches. Even in
For that
churches.
even in
Come
churches, for
on.
that people don't even scold or ask their children how they get money. They just spend with them, and those are the people that are supposed to uphold morals. You know,
Mm-hmm.
these are the people that are supposed to uphold our morals. Christian, our spiritual leaders, our cultural leaders are being parents. All of those people that build the society, they're not doing the job anymore. Just because they're trying to
Yeah.
allow the views of the children, or they don't want to seem over I don't understand. They're being protective. They want the children to be able to explore or whatever the reason they are giving. But they just give so much freedom to children and these are young adults that are
I
being
think it's just
worldly. Young adults that their mind is still everywhere. They need proper
true.
guidance. They need to be, that's when you now receive everything they brought. Like,
Yeah.
we can't finish this one. Honestly, we can't finish this one. But
That's why
honestly,
before we are friends, the first thing you are as a parent to your kid is a parent. That's the first thing.
yeah,
Friendship with your child is secondary, but before you are their friend, you should first be their parent. You should call them out
yes,
on it. You should call
yeah,
them out on it. You should encourage bad behaviors. It's not right.
exactly.
It's not right. And the way this generation is going, we don't even have the fear of God. We don't have the fear of humanity. We take people kill people even without conscience. I was talking to me and he was talking about a teaching he learned from Pastor Joshua Apostle Joshua Selman. I was
Mm-hmm.
talking about there's a degree of wickedness that a human being is capable of, but there's another degree of wickedness that it is not you anymore. You have been demonized. You are now not the one. You are now a demon. A demon in human clothing because you take people's life and it doesn't mean anything to you. You kill people and take out their private part because of money, and you forget that this life that we are
Really
living,
understand
like
what you're
there's
trying to
more
say
to this
now.
life, and you
I don't
literally
know.
can just step out. You literally can just step out of your house and the car will knock you off, and that's the end of it. So it is this life that is so fragile that you are now
Very
taking as if this life will go on forever. And come on. Then this life,
let's
your
let's
mom will
not
say,
drag
"Ìgbà ò
that
lọ
much.
bí òréré or something like
Yeah,
that. This life does not go forever. Everybody will meet their end someday. So we need to be careful. Yeah.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's actually raining here, so I guess we need to, because this place will get very noisy now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, but
we've
yeah,
even
we
done
need to draw the curtain here. We just want to say a
yeah,
very big thank you for as many. So grateful.
yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you guys so
we
much.
are so grateful
Yeah,
to
thank
you
you so,
guys.
so
Thank you
much.
guys so much for coming out. Tayu,
Yeah.
Grace, Joe, Falake, Becca,
Yes.
Emmanuel, all of you. We are so grateful to have you join us.
Oluwatimilola,
Thank you so much. Um,
Bliss,
yes, definitely. With Bliss. Thank you so
Joe,
much,
Falake.
Grace. Thank you so much, Bertha. I know she had to leave, but thank you guys so
Yeah,
much. We truly appreciate
I
you
appreciate.
guys.
Yeah, thank you for the conversation. Thank you for contributing. Thank you for joining. We're supposed to pop champagne, no, but we don't have the champagne now. We don't have champagne, but you can cheers with this glass of water wherever you are. But anyway, thank you so much for coming. We hope you do have a wonderful week ahead. We hope you have a blessed week. We hope you have a fruitful week, and we do hope you enjoy yourself. So, yeah, thank you so much. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. Victoria,
All
are you
right,
still there?
guys. Thank you, guys.
Bye. Cheers. Cheers, Grace. Oh. Bye bye.
My network is unstable because the weather has become so bad here. But
Yeah.
we are so grateful to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us in this conversation. Thank you for
Yeah.
1,000 subscribers. Also be doing another 4,000 watch hours,
Yeah.
celebration. So yeah,
Hopefully soon.
thank you guys
Thank
so much. So
you.
I guess you can close the curtain for
Yeah.
today.
Bye. Until we see you the next time, we still remain your favorite host, Yemi and Victoria.
All right, bye guys. And Victoria. Oh gosh.